Hey, I'm Jim Richards. Hope you're having a good day. I'm going to share some things with you that's going to make every single day of your life better. Why? Because it's going to make the Word of God more real, more accessible to you. It's going to help you see and understand God more realistically. You know, the Apostle Paul in Acts chapter 20 was visiting a church and he met with the leaders and he shared something that was going to be so upsetting to them. He said, I know this is going to be the last time you're going to see my face. And of course, they were deeply troubled because Paul had started their church, had introduced them to Jesus and all that. And but one of the things Paul said that was even more interesting was, I haven't held anything back from you. I have taught you the whole counsel of God. So that means nobody's blood is on my hands. I'll tell you what, that's a pretty overwhelming concept to think that if I'm a preacher, a teacher, or a believer, and I'm sharing some concept of Jesus where I am leaving out who he is and leaving out his attributes, then I'm not presenting the whole counsel of God. It was really interesting. Paul was persecuted not because he preached just Jesus as much as he was persecuted because he preached that Jesus was our righteousness. So the Jews persecuted him because they believed in righteousness through the law. The Gentiles persecuted him because of the concept of righteousness in general and the abandonment of those gods. So he could have just left out faith, righteousness, and really gotten very little persecution. But he knew that if he did that, he would be accountable for the destruction that this works in people's lives. Abandoning some aspect of the truth of God is abandoning some aspect of God. When we present a half-truth, it's no longer any truth. Even though it may have elements of truth in it, you leave out part of it, and then you leave out how you can see and understand God. When we preach half-truths, or we listen to half-truths, it alters the way we see God, perceive God, and the way we can operate our faith. You know what? If you want to move out of that realm where you are forced to believe half-truths, and you will discover more about how to accept and see and understand the things of God that are challenging for you instead of rejecting them, that I want you to join me this week in a powerful message called The Whole Counsel of God. So if you would like to know more about this, then I want you to click the subscribe button below. I'll pop you an email this Thursday with a link to a short message. And I'm telling you, I believe it's going to help you so much. So be sure and click below, and I'll talk to you this Thursday.